Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Great Awakening Hour.
Or
I'm
five.
your host, Gregg Prescott from In5D.com, .vip.net, and I'm joined by my hottest goddess, the love of my life, the beautiful, sexy, vivacious, gorgeous, perfect woman through my eyes,
Oh,
Allie.
baby.
Hi, baby.
Hello. And hello in the chat. We got two ladies who'd come to psychic development today. So they did really well. They did premonitions, predictions, remote viewing. So, yeah, it was
All
good.
right. So, yeah, I see Chrissy and Patrice in the chat. So,
Yeah.
welcome aboard.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
It was a good class. I didn't get to do, when sometimes the class goes so quickly doing one thing, I didn't have chance to do all of them individually. So that's the only thing today. I would have liked to have done more of that, but they all did so well. So yeah,
Of course they did.
they did.
They're naturals at it. And
They are.
you're there to guide them, and it works out well for everyone.
Yeah, I love teaching. And there's Linda. Hello, Linda, darling.
Cheeseburgers. Yeah, we were talking about cheeseburgers now that Linda's
Wieners.
here.
What are wieners anyway? What are wieners?
Hot dogs.
Oh, okay. Wieners. They're not willies. They're not willies.
No. No, it can be, I guess.
Okay. Willies or wieners.
Yeah. I guess that's on part of the today's topic, the spiritual side of modern relationships.
Yes, I would say so.
Yeah. Got lots to cover on that.
Oh.
You know,
So
I
Patrice
was,
has shared twice, wasn't it? It's just gone up.
yep.
Patrice shared twice and liked twice. Lovely, Patrice. Here
Awesome.
you go.
Thank you, Reese.
That's 15 and 16.
We have the best teacher, says Chrissy. Of course
Thank
you
you,
do.
Chrissy. Oh, just
And
love it.
can you put Patrice's mom on the healing list, Carolyn Curtis,
Yes,
please?
definitely. I forgot to ask you today in the chat. Let me just write it down at the back so I can do it neatly. Carolyn
Curtis.
Curtis.
And here's Lilith saying, "Hi, I have not been here in a while.
I
How
know,
is
we
everyone?
have missed you. Missed your
Welcome
name
back.
coming up.
Welcome back."
Yeah, welcome back.
And there's Sharon. Hi,
Hi,
Sharon.
Sharon. She's busy packing, bless her.
Liz is checking in from North Atlanta, Georgia. Super
Right.
cold here, as it is in Florida.
Oh,
Gah. Our high temperature today, I know I'll get zero pity, but our high temperature was in the low 60s.
oh no.
It was cold. I had to put on a sweater.
It's 36 Fahrenheit here, and I've got the window open for the cat.
Well, I'll tell you what, I don't have central air, so I do have a space heater here in my bedroom, and I had it cranked up to 85. Yeah, I went to the beach Saturday. It was beautiful out. It's like 80 some odd degrees, maybe upper 70s, low 80s. The whole United States is in a cold spell, and apparently so is the UK.
Yeah. Yeah, it's bitter. Bitter. Oh, yeah.
Did you get that?
Oh, who's that? Liked and shared. Sorry. Click Chrissy. Thank you, Chrissy.
And Sharon did 2 likes.
17.
Sharon did 2 likes and shared.
Sharon. Okay.
Here's
Love
another
it.
one for the healing list, my love.
Yeah.
From Crystal Princess.
So Ryan, keep that up there a minute.
Liquor.
Okay. I have that, and I will do it neatly later. Promise. Zero pity. Exactly. Linda's in Canada. It's definitely very cold there.
in proportion, it's almost as cold. Because if we're supposed to be in like the low 80s for high and it's 20 degrees colder than what it should be, and it's supposed to be maybe in the 30s there and it's in the teens, that's proportionately as cold. No?
No, you still got no.
Oh my, it's so cold here. My car will not start. Oh, that's horrible.
Oh dear.
See, we got to 60 here in St. Pete, Florida. I'm freezing. You get it. You, us Floridians, yeah, we're spoiled, you know? It gets to 60s and the 50s, and we're wearing winter clothes. Yeah. And thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh.
30s and wind. Yeah, the wind chill is a killer. Yeah. Lori liked and shared. Hi, Lori. Thanks for joining
Yeah,
us.
sorry. Let me put that down. I've seen the book that Patrice is going to give you. It's beautiful.
Looking forward to it. Lilith liked and shared. Hi to Melissa from New Zealand. Good morning to you.
Hello, Melissa.
Happy New Year as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's New Year for them now, isn't it? It would be. Is it now?
No, not until tomorrow. Because tomorrow,
No,
if
but-
today is tomorrow, it's only the 31st.
Oh, yeah. Not yet.
So,
Nearly,
so
though.
tonight at midnight for people in New Zealand and for you. Is that
Yeah.
right?
We got our show tomorrow, haven't we?
We do 10 o'clock Eastern.
10
We'll be
Eastern.
on. So, yeah, join us tomorrow night for our New Year's Eve predictions. I've been doing predictions on In5D for years, and thankfully, Allie's been joining me for what, the last 4 or 5 years?
Yeah.
We've
Yeah.
been doing predictions. So,
Yeah.
it'll be fun. We have a fun night of activities and predictions. Bring your predictions too. Let us know what your predictions are. Get them out there into the multiverse.
In fact, we didn't have chance to do that. I said to do that in class, but we didn't get around to do that. You know, when a topic it becomes so good that everybody, it takes up a lot of the time. So yes,
Jeremiah liked and shared.
thank you, Jeremiah.
Indeed. And there's Vera, who also liked and shared.
Vera. Vera won last month.
She did.
Who's saying wimps?
It's 32 degrees here, going down to 27 overnight. Ugh. God.
Oh, Chrissy said wimps.
Yes.
Vera did amazingly well with astrology. She joined me on astrology. She did amazing.
She did.
Very good. Yes, thank you, Vera.
Check out that video on Allie's YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, the In5D one. Yeah, check it out. Vera kicked ass. Hi to Lisa. Of course, if we have Jeremiah, we have to have Lisa, right?
Of course, yeah.
We have at least one person tuning in tomorrow night.
Yay.
Hopefully a few more. April 1st is the real New Year's, and I do not do New Year's resolutions. I do. I do because it's nice to give yourself a goal of something to go for that year. And I realize that you can do that any time of the year, but it's nice to get that, fresh start, I guess. And I've been off the keto since Christmas Eve, and that'll be my resolution is to go back on keto January 1st. But not before I have some chocolate vodka with peppermint Kahlua and milk on New Year's Eve.
I'm probably going to have Baileys because that's all we've got in. I don't really drink, so yeah.
Well, I could do Jack Daniels, but I'd get too hammered for that.
It'd be quite funny.
I don't think so. But
Yeah.
you know me, I'm a roly-poly punk. I'm just or drunk. I'm just like you, you know. We're not violent people.
No, I get giggly and naughty.
I like the naughty part. The chat's doing that jumping thing where I got to scroll back and
Oh,
get to where it
yeah,
was. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Melissa's saying it's summer here, which is true. You know, you guys are south of the equator, exact opposite. Here's good news though for anyone that's having a nasty winter. And I always used to think this when I was up north in upstate New York. After December 21st, the days are getting a little bit longer. 1 minute earlier in the daytime, 1 minute later at night. That's your first sign of summer. Days are getting longer. So hang in there. We'll get through it. A little easier for me here in Florida, but you know, we'll all get through it.
We will. Yes.
I was telling Allie before I came on, I was looking at who has subscribed to In5D. And I told her, but it surprised me. And if you're watching, I would love to interview you. It's David Icke. He subscribed in 2015 to In5D. So, David, if you're watching, we would love to have you on as a guest. Absolutely. I've been a huge fan of yours, have been singing your praises for years. You're one of the instrumental teachers in my awakening. You, Jordan Maxwell, Dolores Cannon. There's so many great teachers out there, and you're one of them. So thank you.
Yeah. Oh. So that's good. That's what I saw. Yeah. Yeah. I was going to click on that message. Yeah. Oh, so Gemini Moon plans to be on here tomorrow night.
Great.
And
We have two people.
Past 10 years. Yay, Gemini Moon. Yeah.
Nice.
So Lisa, you've messaged me. See, I haven't caught up with messages. I must have about 30 messages on Messenger that I have not yet caught up with.
Hopefully we have better sound. I remember last year when we did the predictions, your microphone was going in and out and it was horrible.
It was horrible, but I've got a new computer now. But
Right. And I ended up posting all of my predictions. I think I had 30 of them on my Facebook page as shorts or reels. One of them got over 1 million views.
wowzers. Wowzers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lilith's going to tune in tomorrow. Yeah. Chrissy as well. Oh, is this a new name? Oh, look, there's Mama. Mama's here. Hey. Oh, hello, Mum. Oh, I'm going to be with her to see the new year in with her, and then I'm going to come back here. So, yes.
Because it'll be too late for you to broadcast at your mom's house.
Yes. Yes. So this is a new name. Where did that go? Rose and Flows. Not heard this name before.
Nope. Welcome aboard.
Welcome.
Welcome to In5D Nation, our In5D family.
Yeah. Welcome, welcome.
And for those of you who are new and might not be aware of it, if you like and share this video on your social networking pages, Allie will put you on a list and you'll be eligible at the end of the month to win a free reading from Allie.
30-minute readings I give away.
Mm-hmm.
Grand. Where did that go? Shared and Light Dragon.
I'll try to tune in tomorrow night. I'll try not to disturb you all with my snoring. How rude. So you're saying Allie puts you to sleep?
Yeah, that's charming. Charming.
That's probably me.
No,
Hey, that's a nice mug.
isn't it?
Someone must love you.
Tuesdays. Yeah. Oh, Rose and Flows. Where are you from, Rose and Flows? Where are you from?
Allie said she didn't like my shirt. I love it. It's called Tequila Sunrise. She's
It's
like,
a
I don't like that shirt on you. It
no,
looks,
it's
it
a
looks like
daytime. It's a daytime shirt. It's not an evening kind of like. Oh,
she said, you look like ass.
I did not say that. He's horrible. I did not say that.
Well, that actually helps lead us into tonight's topic.
Yes.
Yeah, tonight we are going to be talking about the spiritual side of modern relationships. And one of the things that Allie and I share, we share so much in common. But one of our commonalities is that inner child loves to come out and play, and our inner children can be such doofuses. Like whenever we're together and we're posing for pictures, we got to do a silly face, you know. These kind of faces, just being goofy and bringing that inner child out. And that's so important that, a lot of people, they'll tuck it away. They think, oh, life is so serious. It really isn't. And we take it more seriously than we probably should. And there are times where you have to be serious. But for example, if I'm on the beach and I see an adult building a sandcastle and I don't see any kids around, I'll go up to that adult and say, that is so cool that your inner child's coming out and playing in the sand. Because I'm doing the same thing. I'm playing ball when I'm playing bocce ball in the sand. That's my inner child coming out. Allie's inner child loves craft work. That's her inner child.
I make all my jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
What else about inner children haven't we mentioned?
Just teasing each other all the time. Just like dropping each other in the crap, or doing things that just make each other laugh. Yeah.
Like when I told you that you said my shirt looks like ass.
Yeah. I did not
I
say
was
that.
joking. She didn't say that.
No. I said there's better shirts. There's better
Yeah,
shirts.
you did,
Yeah.
to be honest. So we do tease each other a lot, kind of like little kids, like how a little boy infatuated and in love with and has a crush on a little girl in school. That would be me and her.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
that photo that I photoshopped of me fishing with you in the background, and we're together. It looks so real and
Well,
believable, as if you and I would be hanging out at that age, just doing whatever together.
yeah. I mean, like inner child, I'm spoon feeding my cat right now. It's like feeding your dollies and things when you're a kid. It's like, but I just keep doing it to my cat.
Aw.
It basically means that she eats a lot of the dinner rather than just a little bit if I spoon it.
Another thing within modern relationships, is having that energy exchange. Healthy relationships involve balanced giving and receiving and preventing one person from feeling drained and overwhelmed. And that's another thing that I truly admire about our relationship. It just flows so naturally.
Yeah. we don't have to try. It just is. I've had relationships before where you're constantly thinking, you know, is that going to make them feel insecure, or should I do this? It's like you just get, but I think it also comes with finding that balance within yourself by asking yourself, would I be offended by that? Would I be upset with that? And if I would be upset with that, then I'm not going to do that to my partner. So get into the rhythm. Why is it okay for you and not for them, and vice versa? So it's just about being realistic and making sure that you're always thinking ahead, with things, but not in a self-righteous way. It's not like that. It's just in a like you would your children. Where teenage children, the mums and dads embarrassing their child, or I used to, when you've got your mates around as a teenager and you've got somebody shouting, mum and dad shouting, it's like it's the worst thing you can do to a teenager. Absolute worst thing. I used to just call my kids to one side and say, hey, and then tell them what I needed. But it's the same courtesy that you do in a relationship as you do with being a parent as well. Thinking ahead all the time. It's important. But there's a lot of relationships now I spoke today that there's not a need to necessarily live together. It's nice, but it's not essential. A lot of people are very independent. They used to be independent, and a lot of people I know and I read for, they've got separate abodes. They've got separate living spaces. I mean, we've got separate countries between Gregg and I, but it's not ideal. We'd want to spend a lot more time together, but it is what it is. We make it work, don't we?
We do. And a lot of that boils down to the unconditional love that you have for one another, that we have for each other. And that includes, for example, I know I might try calling Allie. We try to talk every day. And I might try calling her. And if she doesn't answer, I know there's a reason. I don't have to worry about anything.
No.
She's probably in pain. You guys know Allie. She's rocking right now. When we get done with this, she'll probably go right to sleep afterwards or shortly thereafter. But if she doesn't call me, I know there's a reason. I don't need to know it specifically. I just know there is. And that's part of the unconditional love and trust that we have for one another.
Also, I've got crazy times that I work. So I work from, I used to work from 2 p.m., but I now work from 6 or 7 p.m. my time until 3 or 4 a.m. my time, twice a week. So that's crazy. I also know from knowing Gregg that he likes his football, his football Sundays, where he literally has nice food and he gets excited and he just watches his football. And so I think, oh, it's football Sunday. He's having fun. And I like that. I don't need to interrupt that. But I know that if I wanted to, I could.
Easily.
Because, it's important. Gregg also knows that my family time's important, and it's difficult to talk when you've got family, craziness going on. It's difficult to talk. So it's like trying to think ahead all the time about things. So yeah, and I do believe it's come from lots of relationships in the past that has taught us lessons. And I think this is the new spiritual way within relationships. And a lot of relationships are drawing apart because one person or the other person won't grow spiritually. They're still living in that 3D insecurity, or that 3D kind of just stuck. They're just stuck and they're stubborn and they won't see what's really happening in the world. You know, they always want to be right all the time. And the thing is, they get embarrassed because they can see that the truth that you've been talking about for years is actually coming out publicly now, but they are too embarrassed and stubborn to actually say, hey, you were right. And so they carry on with the stubborn kind of thinking. Okay, so there's a lot of that going on. That's just my opinion, but that's what I feel.
You know, even on football Sunday, though, you know, I still do try to call you.
I know you do, darling. I know.
In between the 4 o'clock game and the 8 o'clock game, there's like an hour there, and I'll try to catch up with you and learn about what kind of roast that your family made. And I'll specifically ask you because they call everything a roast. We had a roasted dinner. Roast what?
But we don't care. It's just a roast dinner.
Roast woodchuck? Roast blue jay? I don't know.
To us, that's just not important.
Oh, I'd like to know because, you know, roast chicken sounds better than roast squirrel.
I have had frigging roast squirrel. My son-in-law, he's a hunter, and just for a laugh, yeah, great, just for a laugh, he put some meats on the plate, and he said, just try them. I was like, oh no, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Anyway, I tasted one, and it was like sloppy meat. It was just sloppy, and he said, what? I said, what was that? And he said, squirrel. I was like, oh no, 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 no. So
yeah. No.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat anymore, put it that way. But yes.
You know, another component in modern, you know, relationships nowadays is, and we overlook this a lot, and it's self-love, because true self-love raises your vibration naturally, attracting partners who mirror that same respect and care that you're putting out there. And without self-love, you know, relationships often become codependent or attract lessons in self-worth. You know, but to love yourself, put yourself out there and learn how to love yourself. And it's not easy to do. I'm still learning. There's things about me I don't like. And you know, I don't care about. And I think everyone has that, but you know, you can attest to that. There's things that, you know, you wish you could change or whatever. And
Yeah.
but
With
learning,
me too. Yeah, everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
but learning how to love and accept all of that. And it's helped so much having a partner that you can just tell anything to and everything.
Yeah. That's right, Lilith. Absolutely. Yeah. Linda, look, she's getting in here. Roast beef, roast chicken, roast turkey.
Oh yeah, roast beef. Yeah, I'd much rather have roast beef than roast chicken or roast turkey. But you know, a roast is not a roast.
Yeah. You got to embrace your inner child. Absolutely. Yeah.
And obviously, you know, within these relationships, communication is huge. Now, people, you know, you guys, when you're seeing us, you're hanging out with us on Tuesday nights, you see us as this. Tell you what, anyone that knows us, when you see us outside of these videos, we're the same. Speaking of which, shout out to Michael from Wisconsin. Short story.
Yeah,
I was at
Wisconsin.
the beach, and I was telling a friend how it's cool that nobody really recognizes me. But if I went into the grocery store, if someone might say, "Hey, aren't you that guy that plays bocce on the beach?" But they don't know me from In5D, so I'm kind of like, I kind of like that because I'm an introvert. But no sooner did I say that than this guy comes up to me, Michael from Wisconsin. "Hey, you're Gregg. I've been waiting to meet you on the beach. I've been coming out here for like 4 years." I met him and his son, and So it was pretty cool.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah,
You told me about that.
I
Yeah.
did. I thought I'd share that with everyone here. If you're watching, Michael, hey brother, welcome aboard. Nice to make your acquaintance. But yeah, communication when you're talking, as I mentioned, this is the real me. Michael can tell you the same thing. When you see me out at the beach, I'm like this. You see me at the grocery store, Allie's the same way outside of her house at, her events or whatever. We speak from the heart. You're not going to get someone that's fake or pretentious. This is us. This is the way we are. My daughter will tell you the same thing. Allie's kids will tell you the same thing. We're not putting on a show to say, "Oh, I'm all spiritually enlightened," and no, hey, I'm in this with you guys. We're all learning together.
Yeah.
That's what makes it fun. But communication, definitely speak from the heart. Be natural, not forced. Just be yourself.
Yeah, definitely. It's it's good. Oh, I need to put Lisa on the on the list. Do that now. Thank you, Lisa, for sharing.
I've said this for a while. This is like an original Greggism, but so many people will pretend to be what society wants them to be and will go to their graves never knowing who they truly are.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Sure.
It's a shame. This is it. Lots of people are kind of still living in that 3D energy, and sometimes it's because everybody around them is 3D, and they feel the odd one out because they've kind of evolved and changed and everything. Or some people are in relationships and they really feel unhappy because they want to be spiritual, but they're laughed at by their partner or belittled or told that they're crazy, because they believe certain things. And it's hard living like that. But these relationships, unfortunately, will grow apart. And it's not, the spiritual person, please understand, it's not your fault. You can't keep holding yourself back. um it's hanging around with a partner should be the fun thing in your life. It should be the person that you want to tell when something good's happened, the crazy things in life. That's what you want, isn't it? So when you've got to kind of stunt a big part of your personality, keep doing that. It's gonna affect you. Yeah.
And creating fun and having fun with, like when we go out, like that one time we put spinach and food in between in our teeth when we went out to the restaurant. And it was so funny. My stomach hurt from laughing so hard that night. But yeah, that was at a restaurant we went to in Herne Bay.
A saloon bar. It was a saloon
Oh
bar.
God, that was so funny. Well, we created a memory from that, and it's just about creating fun from everyday situations. I'm sure people thought we were a little crazy, but I don't care.
No,
It's what you
it just
get.
doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Well, they're
Um,
gonna look at me in this hair anyway and think whatever they're gonna think to begin with. So I don't give a fuck.
no, no. And I wear my hair pieces and me. I don't care. I like what I like, and that's that, isn't it? Um, we want to know about your experiences that you've had, in relationships, being the spiritual people that you are. Please let us know how you've coped, and what are the highlights of your experiences as well.
What is it you're looking for? What is it that you find attractive?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And we talked about being vulnerable, sharing fears and insecurities without shame.
yeah.
No one's perfect except for Allie through my eyes.
Oh God,
But we
no.
all have flaws and imperfections that will eventually be exposed. So Don't be afraid to put it out there. This is you. Be you. Just be you, because you are beautiful exactly the way you are. Now, there are benefits of being single for those out there who are single. You
Yes.
know, there are benefits of that. And that includes self-discovery and healing. You have time to get over, maybe you went through a traumatic relationship. You know, for me it's like relationships and dogs. I can't go from one to another. I need time to heal and to get through it and to think and to go within and all that stuff. That's part of my self discovery and healing. But being single also strengthens your direct connection to source and raises your attraction frequency. So you're learning how to overcome these obstacles that you had in the past. You're working on your vibration, and like attracts like. That's how Allie was able to find me in my dreams, because our frequency was exactly the same. It's like tuning into a radio dial. She, there's only one station that's the exact station that she knows exactly what it was, because she's my other half. That's why it was so easy for her to find me in my dreams. It also, being single also prepares you for a partner who matches your vibration. So that's why it's so important, if you are single, to continue working on your energy vibration, because that person's out there, and it's just that little tweak on the radio dial to get that frequency together to bring you two together.
Because if you've got insecurities, or you've got still got some, trauma and things from previous relationships, even childhood things, sometimes what you're going to do is you will mirror the person that you're going to draw to you. So if you want someone of a high vibrational energy and you haven't done your work, you're not going to connect. The relationship won't last unless one is prepared to help the other rise. Of course, that can help, but most of the time, there's a lot of trauma involved in that, which is also going to create some bad vibes as well. So, if you are single, it is good to kind of enjoy being single, enjoy doing all the things that you wouldn't be able to necessarily do if you were, so if you want to go out and date, then go out and date. If you want to go on a girly holiday, go on a girly holiday. Or it's just having fun.
And speaking of which, if you want to meet someone that is of like-minded soul and vibration, we got a place for you then. Check out In5D Love Connection. And I'll put a link to that in the chat room. I'll try to remember to put one in the video as well. There it is. Because yeah, there's just so many beautiful souls out there. Right now it costs nothing. 97 members. We have excuse me, we have icebreaker questions and that you can answer to help one another get to know each other. Here's one that joined recently. Her name is Kim. And hi, Kim. And hi to Patrice. You guys all know Patrice from the chat, one of our regulars in the chat room.
She's green-eyed Teresa on here.
That's right. And there's Sharon, who's in the chat room as well. So, and we have a number of other people as well. Here's Terry and Sunny and Maureen, Lisa in the chat room, and Linda in the chat room. And if you're in the chat room, your picture can go up here too. And there's Tracy, and once again we have Patrice, and Natalie. Yes, Natalie.
Yeah.
Yep. Then we have Gabby and Jane and Jean.
Yeah.
Claudette, our moderator.
Yeah.
We appreciate. There's Allie's mom, Patricia, and there's Chris in the chat room as well.
Chris as well. Oh, that's my friend Tracy, Mama.
Yep. But yeah, check this out.
Yeah.
on Facebook, and it's called In5D Love Connection. Costs you nothing. Check it out. Who knows? Who knows who you might find?
And the beauty of the In5D Love Connection is that most people on there, well, every person really on there, is already awake and aware as well. They're already, thanks to this man, because he's helped to awaken millions and millions of people. So over the years, it's the truth, you know. Yeah, you're doing.
Well, we still have a lot of work to do. So
Of course, people. Yeah.
it'll be nice someday to look back and see some of the people that you helped. But in the meanwhile, man, there's just way too much work. And that's why I was telling Allie I've got like 35 to 40 videos that I've made recently. That's why I look like this. I'm all scruffy and I look like crap because I've been putting so much time into these videos. I have like 35 to 40 of them that I'm preparing to release in increments, but been working really hard on that and hoping that they help to awaken even more people.
Yeah. I love it. Yeah. So you asked Dolores Cannon, didn't you? You asked Dolores Cannon, what is sex like in 5D?
Yeah, I can play that.
Yeah, I think that would be really good.
Yeah, let me get to it.
That'd be fun.
Of all people, you know, and honestly, the story behind that is that people in chat room were asking that, and I've seen basically all of her presentations and everything, but I've never heard her answer. Who, you know, what it's like, or to ask her about sex. I mean, here she is. You know, she's in her mid-70s or something like that. And
That's funny, Patrice. I can use the bathroom without shutting the door. I know, living on my own, this is what I do. So you don't close the door, do you? Tink hates it when there's somebody here. It's like, what are you doing closing the door, Mum? I don't understand.
okay, so here it is right here. Hopefully you can hear it. Can you hear it?
Not yet. It's not on the screen yet.
Oh, hang on. It should be. Oh, duh. I'm sorry. You got to help me with that sometimes.
I didn't know that that's what it was. I didn't know.
Hopefully you can hear it. Hang
Can't
on.
hear anything yet. No.
No, I haven't played it yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna making sure the volume's there. Gonna wind it back. Hopefully you can hear it.
What are relationships like on the new Earth, and more specifically, what is sex like in 5D? How do we procreate?
Oh, it'd probably be 100% more
it?
wonderful than it is now.
I guess you can't hear it.
Yeah, I can. I
was asking you. Yes, no.
Like this. I was like, yes.
I can't see you because I'm on that Facebook page. All right, I'm gonna have to start it over. I can't hear it on my end. We'll put it that way. But I'll play it all the way through. Here we go.
Okay.
What are relationships like on the new Earth, and more specifically, what is sex like in 5D? How do we procreate?
Oh, it'd probably be 100% more wonderful than it is now. Because everything is going to be so increased and full of love and beauty and light that you can't even believe it. So I wouldn't worry about that.
Curious minds want to know. What are relationships like on the new?
Oh, bless her. I believe you got to ask Dolores Cannon about that and lots of other things. So
yeah, I've got probably 20 short videos of clips from that interview that I'll be putting out there. And I always put them out on Patreon and in5d.vip first. You guys are the first ones to get those clips. But yeah, I've got other ones that I'm putting out, like an interview. We had a couple of interviews with Jordan Maxwell, and there's a lot more that's coming out that needs to get out there. Matter of fact, I just I was going through some of my videos, and I ran into Mayan extraterrestrial montage that I did with all these glyphs and everything that show extraterrestrial contact with the Mayans. That was really fascinating. But it kind of got buried on this one video that I did, and I'd like to bring that forward because, man, I don't know if you have, well, I think they're called Third Phase from the Moon, the video channel.
Yeah.
There's some pretty impressive UFOs that have been going on lately. I don't know if you guys are checking that out. Yeah. Really cool. So.
Wow. I'm reading all your messages here, guys. It's great. It took me 10 years and 8 months to heal from my last narcissistic relationship, and now on a quest to destroy the smear campaign. Yeah. Oh, Vera's just so light at the moment. It's great. How do you join the chat with you people? Well, you're here. Well, hello.
You just did. Hi, Jana Zabo.
Yeah.
Jana.
New name. Yeah.
Welcome aboard. Thanks for joining us.
So, Grand Dragon Lady, I had to leave CA to return to MI, which it was. Is it California?
CA, California to Michigan. Yep.
Michigan. To meet my husband. He would never have left Michigan to go to CA to meet me. I do believe we've been together more than one lifetime, and I believe we were different sexes. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. We love hearing stories like that. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah. Patrice, I predict that people will be surprisingly aware of medbeds this year. I absolutely do believe that. Absolutely. So. That is one of my predictions. Yes, that the medbeds will be there. Dolores Cannon sounds familiar. You must know who Dolores Cannon is. Yeah, you should know.
She talks about 5D Earth, the new Earth.
Yeah.
I have her at one time. I had the full Convoluted Universe series. I think there was 5 or 6 books, but I'd lend them out to people and I wouldn't get them back. So I have a fragmented series of that, but I've read them all and they're fantastic. Opens your mind up. What she does is she brings people through hypnosis to the deepest part of the brain. I think it's called the somnambulistic part of hypnosis. And she's able to reach that part. But when she gets there, these beings that she calls they help her out, and they tell her these things on healing, and she can ask them any questions she wants. And they told her about what's coming here to the planet, the new Earth. Fascinating. Yeah, highly recommend. Dolores Cannon is one of the people that opened my mind to things like 5D Earth, the new Earth, and people like Barbara Marciniak, whether you believe her or not, I love, all of her Pleiadian stories, stuff like that. It opens your mind, and that's all I'm asking, and that's why, what we have on In5D, hopefully it opens your mind too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Who's Barbara? I haven't heard of Barbara Marciniak.
Yeah, she has a couple videos on YouTube. The Earth, the Living Library is one, and I forgot the other one, but fascinating. I used to listen to those when I went to bed. It'd be kind of like a bedtime story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed, and it's her reading it to you. So it's like an audio book that is just, I don't know, fantastic, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
So many people out there that are, I just admire, that are part of the Pluto and Leo generation, the generation before Allie and me. That's, the people that were born from like 1936 to 1958 or so. You are the Pluto and Leo generation. You are the ones that, for the most part, that I'm learning from, Dolores Cannon, Barbara Marciniak, John Major Jenkins, Terrence McKenna, David Icke, Jordan Maxwell, Dolores Cannon, right down the line. They're all Pluto and Leo.
Yeah.
A little bit older than me, but they were the trailblazers who held that energy until the rest of us could catch up.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, you know more about that than me.
Well, I mean, it's just a generation. Everything goes in cycles. Once Pluto moved into Virgo, our generation, it changed the energy. My sisters are both Pluto and Leo. That's why their taste in music is a little bit different than mine. They're more about the freedom rock, Cream and 60s and music and early 70s. But because they were at the end of Pluto in Leo, they also started getting into some of the newer energy music like Aerosmith, Bachman Turner Overdrive, Alice Cooper. That was the stuff that resonated with me, that had a different energy than the other stuff. And I'm like, oh yeah, there's something about this energy, this drive that gets me going. But that's what I'm talking about the energies of the generations. Each generation has its own energy. And our generation, Pluto and Virgo, is no different.
Yeah. There's some lovely messages coming up here as well for people. So the QHHT, quantum healing hypnosis technique, I've had only one session many years ago, says Linda.
Nice.
The soul that is incarnated in my husband connected with me in my dreams for years. Wow, so that happened with you guys as well. Way before I even had my awakening. Reminds me of you too. Oh, love Dolores, mother of QHHT. Yes.
Nice. Ah, that's sweet, Lilith. I love hearing of other stories, the confirmation of having that connection in the dream state. I mean, as you can attest, Lilith, your other half is the person of your dreams, just like Allie, the woman of my dreams, literally, and Tank.
Yeah.
Hi, Tank.
Too. Yeah. She just wants to be part of it. That's it.
She always pops up.
Do you know these? Listening to Joe Dispenza and Neville Goddard, many nights and often mornings too. Do you know those?
Yeah, I'm a little familiar with them. I know Joe Dispenza has he's a pretty big name within the genre. I haven't listened to much of his work though. I've heard. Well, I mean, I probably more than most people, but I'm not completely familiar with his work as I am with like Jordan Maxwell, David Icke, Dolores Cannon.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Tinky's come up for some love, but she actually really wants sweets. What she wants. So that's interesting. I think that Robin Williams is one of my spirit guides because I've been hearing the dude looks like a lady. It's Christmas.
Looks like a lady.
What's Mrs. Doubtfire? I love that as well. That film was great. It's really good. Very fun.
Yeah. I loved it too. Yeah.
I'm watching it again with you, love.
Yeah. That movie gets to me emotionally because it shows how far a father will go for his children. And I feel for him in that movie because as a dad I'd do anything for my daughter as well. And you feel it. It's like the movie Rockstar, I love that for a different reason. It's with I think Mark Wahlberg, Donnie Wahlberg, one of those guys, where he's playing in this hard rock band and as a singer, and he gets discovered. He's playing in a tribute band for this other band, and he gets discovered by the other band after their lead singer quit, and he ends up being the lead singer of this band that he was a tribute band's lead singer for. And they get really popular, and he goes through all the rock and roll stuff. But at the end, and I don't mean to spoil this for anyone, but he discovers who he truly is and what's important. It's about finding out who you are and being comfortable with it. And I don't think that spoiled the ending, but it's one of the reasons why I love that movie. You know, it's about being true to yourself.
Yeah, definitely. You like a bit of Pink Floyd?
Never. That was more the generation. That's more of the Pluto and Leo generation.
Yeah.
They're okay. I don't mind them. Yeah.
Yeah. There's Claudette there. Yes. True music is the universal language. It contains codes to awaken us at the right time. Bill Cooper.
Oh, yeah.
Who these people are.
I have his book, Behold a Pale White Horse or something like that. Yeah, I have that book in my credenza.
I'm no longer against relationship. Yeah. So loving all your stories as well, guys. They're wonderful. You know, and the thing is, people they can't understand what is our plans for the future. That's what we're asked a lot, you know. And the thing is, there's reasons why. I mean, the main reason why I can't go and live over in America with Gregg is, you know, I've got a very strong family unit here. My mum and I are extremely close. And you know, you become the rock of the family, you know, for all of them, you know, to knit it together. My daughters and I are really close, and you know, I've got a granddaughter who is you know, she's got a life limiting condition, so we have to be aware of that. And you know, I think she's going to kick its ass and it's never going to kick in. I think she's going to be one of those unique you know, children. So I'm ignoring what the doctors are saying, but still I want to be here. And so Gregg understands that. And Gregg, you know, explain your side of things as well, why you can't be over
Yeah,
with me.
I've got a plethora of health issues. I have individual cardiologists, doctors, and so on and so forth that I have to go for. You know, all these different testing and everything like that because of all the conditions that I've had. And you guys know my health history. You know, first and foremost, the quadruple bypass and everything else that's gone. I've been cut from my throat to my groin and numerous operations. So I get the specialized care that I would not get there. And if I did get it there, I'd be on this waiting list that would take forever. I'd have to call at 8 o'clock just to try to get seen by a doctor. Allie's told me this numerous times. One time she had a toothache and she couldn't get in. She ended up pulling the tooth on her own. That's how shitty the system is there. And
it didn't used to be this bad. It's because they're letting in all of the illegal immigrants in, and they're taking up our resources. So they're coming over here for free healthcare all the time, and it's like, well, so we don't have it. So the NHS is on its knees. They want it to be on its knees so that they can privatize it all now. That's what they want. It's exactly what they want. So.
And how I would love for your family to come here, because you'd get all that care instantly.
We wouldn't, love. We wouldn't.
You would. Well, you would.
Yeah.
You would, because you'd be my wife here.
Because there's lots of different health conditions that I've got, and it's like, you know, trying to get help here. It's like, you know, it's hard. So we're making this is how we make the best of our situation. Most of the time, Gregg can come over here, you know, once, twice a year. He can, and it was a month at a time before. But now
Yeah.
it's like, you know, it's been 2 years so far because of all the health conditions and things. So it's but we make it work. We have an online wonderful relationship. We love this. We've got our In5D family. Some people might not be able to cope with this, but we're very kind of happy in our own energy and happy in, you know, with our families. And so there's
I just treasure every millisecond I've been able to spend with you in your arms and vice versa, and
yeah,
all the times I have been able to go there. God, I love every millisecond of those.
yeah, it's
Just
precious.
being in your energy. Oh yeah.
Absolutely precious. So yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when we first met, I said, "Do you want to come on holiday with my family?" It's like with my kids and my grandchildren, and he just said, "Yeah, why not?" And so yeah, we ended up going on holiday all together, and you got on amazingly with, still do with my
Yeah,
family.
I remember that we went through that building that was haunted, and we were trying to find energies. That
Yeah,
was
so
fun.
this because we was in the carriage, the horse carriage place. It was like a cottage at the side of this big like manor house, and the landlady found out that I did psychic work, and then said, I said, well, actually we both do, and she said, "I'll come over and feel the energy in the manor house." So we went over there, didn't we? We were picking up all sorts of things, worked really well together.
Yeah, the same time, the same feeling in a similar area. We were just writing that energy of, being locked in to the energies that were there. That was fun.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, so let's read up on what people are saying here. So, Patrice says you will get disability, which would give you medical insurances. I've got I get a mobility car here, so it's pretty good, and I also get benefits. So although I work, I get a top up. So I get that. So yeah, I work because I want to work, not because I have to work. Because of that. So yeah,
Those benefits are lame though. If you have to call at 8 o'clock and you can't get in to see someone, what good are those benefits?
exactly. Yeah, it's hard. And if you want to put it this way, I wanted my dentist, in order to have another checkup. I think my appointment was 2027. I think was the next appointment, something stupid like that.
Look,
It's an emergency, and then obviously they'll get you in before that. It was ridiculous. Yes, I know. Crazy. Oh, this is lovely. So Liz said the day will come when the two of you will be able to spend much more time together in person. Split time between the two countries. It will happen. I know it will. You are the real deal. We know it's the real deal. With it's like when friends of mine say, "Are you still together with Greg?" I look at them and go, "Why do
why
you
would I not be?
say that?"
I know.
Because it's like absurd, absolutely absurd to think that we're not going to be together. There's only death will part us. That's it. There is nothing else. So that's how we both feel.
What's going through my mind is the first time we met at Heathrow.
Yes.
That kiss.
We
That
got
was
it on
captured.
camera.
Yeah. I actually recorded our first kiss.
Yeah. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been very public, our relationship. We had date nights and things. That's how the Tuesday nights used to be date nights. Yeah.
I just noticed that, and I didn't do this myself, but all of our date nights were unlisted videos until today.
Unlisted.
YouTube unlisted those videos.
Why did they unlist them?
I don't know. I put them back up. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the In5D Love Connections page? In5D Love Connections. I think that's what Jana is saying.
Yeah. I'll put it in the chat again.
Yeah.
And hopefully this shows up on Facebook as well, because that's where Jana's commenting.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just put it on. Jana, are you on my page or the In5D page? So I know where to put it. I'll just put it on both, the link.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There, it's on my page, and I'll just put it on the In5D page.
This is an interesting thing. I want people in the chat, I want you to, if you're single, write single. If you're married, write married. Put your status just for just to find out what this because there are a lot of people here who are single in the spiritual genre. They won't put up with being in a relationship that's just not correct. They'd rather be single. So it'd be interesting.
Well, that's interesting. I don't see our live video right now on the In5D page. And I know I set it up for that. So Jana, you must be on my personal page, and the link is there right now. So click it and join up. What are you waiting for?
That's it.
The same goes for any of you out there that haven't joined yet and are looking for love. Costs nothing. You meet spiritual people. Who knows?
Yeah, definitely. So there we go. Our Devon. It's going to get noisy with my kettle. So will you take over the chat thing a minute while I mute?
Sure. Yep, there's Devon. Single. Happy and single. Married 48 years. Yeah. Yeah, I proudly wear this ring. Yeah, it's my forever love.
Yeah. Twists around a bit.
I know if I were to remove it, there'd be a white band there from my suntan lines. Why would I take it off at the beach other than fear of losing it in the water? But it's on there pretty good, so I'm not afraid of that. And the water's too cold to go swimming.
Yeah. So a lot of you are single and not looking. So yeah, happily single, says Sharon. I think it's Alison's page. I'm single.
Oh, okay.
And only like a 5D relationship. I don't blame you at all, John.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot I posted it, this video on your page as well. So I'll put the link there. Oh, I don't see it on your page either. Oh, there it is. I think. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you, Jana, right there.
So it's lovely that you can just be happy in your own, your own life, just to be you. You don't have to identify yourself in a relationship. Lovely that you've had married for 48 years. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, Grand Dragon Lady. Well done. Well done.
Well, like you said, just be you. Be you.
Yeah.
That's the most important, because, if this is us, we're not hiding anything from you. And you're okay with us. And I'm sure others will be okay with you exactly how you are.
Yeah. We still heard you cough then.
Oh, Jesus, I hit the wrong one. I was trying to hit mute, and I hit stop video.
I love that. That was cute.
Dope.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Yeah, I hope no one hears this. What a jackass. Oh, God.
Brilliant.
That's the inner child again.
Yeah.
First time was an honest mistake. Second time, inner child being a dork.
Being a dork, yeah. Exactly. Yeah, so what are your plans, everybody, for New Year's Eve? Are you going out? What are you doing? Are you
coming here? They're going to hang out with us.
And things.
They're
Yeah,
hanging
but
out with us.
10, are we? So they might be going out before that.
Maybe.
See, I'm not the only one. Greg. Look.
Oh, you big baby.
Yeah, I've seen them come right up in the shallow. Oi. I've seen them.
I've told Allie it's incredibly rare that anyone sees a shark at Siesta Key. And it's been years since someone bit an English person on Siesta Key.
Shut up about English people. Because we're so white.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's an orca whale, or it's a,
I'd recommend wearing a very sparkly bathing suit.
Yeah.
Look like a lure.
I love that. Look, could have been worse. Could have been a loud fart.
Yeah, that's true.
That would have been funny.
That would have been funny if I coughed and farted.
I've been single for 8 years. I truly don't believe my heart could be broken again. Oh, Claudette.
You never know.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we hope that it doesn't get broken again, but we hope that love finds you as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's precious. You see, a lot of people, when they think of relationships, they think of relationships that were 3D, with lots of hassle, with lots of arguments and bickering and, jealousy and, all of those things. If you're in that balanced 5D relationship, is a totally different thing altogether. It really is. It's easy. A relationship should be easy. They should not be hard. It should not be a real hassle. So think about when you get to that stage of vibrating on a high level, you're going to bring in the perfect partner for you. Yeah. So if anybody wants me to answer any dice questions, I can do a bit of that. If anybody wants to about love life or things, I can do that. Home with 2 pups on New Year's, unconditional love. What sort of pups are they? Or is that children? Some people call pups children, don't they? They it's a bit of a joke. They do in the UK. It's like, oh, I've got
okay. No, I'm assuming they're puppies, actual dogs.
Yeah. Well, where are you from, Jana? Where are you from? Oh. I'm going to make a quick coffee. Coffee. Yeah.
Is my car dead for good? I hope not. I guess that's a relationship, her and her car.
Yeah. Golden cockapoo and a cockapoo.
I don't know what a cockapoo is. I've never heard of that.
No. Okay, I'm just making my coffee and then I will roll the dice for you. Whidbey Island, of all places. Whidbey Island.
John is from New York City. Live on an island from New York City, but lives on an island in Washington State. Whidbey Island, of all places. Okay. So you probably have that New York accent. You BS'd. Your voice is yes. No, that's Jersey. I'm sorry. I have relatives from Jersey, so I know that accent. Allie knows that accent. I've said it so much.
I do. Well, it might well be, Patrice, because I did get a yes with the dice. I got a 10, which is a yes. So
Yikes.
it may be time to get a new car. I'm so sorry. Does Patrice need a new car? 11. 11 is angelic. Okay, it's an angelic. So somebody will gift you a car, or something good will happen because of a car. Okay, it's like the angels are on it, so it will be fine.
I think the 11 means she needs to get a unicycle.
Yeah.
With a snow tire on it.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No. Yeah. Yeah. So anybody else want to ask a dice question? There's Sarah. Hi, Sarah Randall. Hello.
Hey, Sarah.
New year to you.
Yeah. Our Earth angel.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, if anybody else wants to be put on the healing list, or somebody, animals, or want to be on there, I will. I've still got to color in these, and I've got Carolyn Curtis to put on, and Ryan Schlicker. Yeah. Yeah, 11. That sounds good. It is. It's angelic. Yeah. So what's Vera asked? Where did we go back?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Okay. So Jana says, I am an artist, musician, and teach music, and am in the healing arts, sound healing, Reiki, and have a new non-profit called Arts Alive, Whitby, to raise money for children's creative classes, so they can go for free. That's really lovely.
Wow.
That's wonderful, Jonna. That's lovely.
Sweet.
Yeah. Put the link here if you want to. I'm sure Greg won't mind sharing the details. Did Vera put a question up?
I didn't see one.
Is my love life future bright like the sun? Okay. It's a 9. It means you're nearly there, Vera. You're nearly there. You've just got that little bit more healing to go to really get where you need to be. But yeah, you're so close. It's a 9. Yes.
All right. That's promising.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. She has the artsalive.whidbey.com.
Oh, lovely. Yeah.
Check it out.
Oh, singer, songwriter, and jazz singer, plus improv singer. That's a shock asking. I know. Yeah. Anybody here? I mean, that's what we're all here for, isn't it? To make a difference. That's what it's about. We're here to make a difference in whatever way you do it on your terms. But that is important to make a difference.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily about the quantity. You know, if you put a video out there and you reach 3 people, congratulations. You reached people. You made a difference.
Yeah. Absolutely.
We're all, you know, the best way I can describe it is as, you know, imagine we're all holding candles and we're lighting up the whole grid. Each one of us, each candle connects the other to another and another, you know, and this is how we light up the grid.
Yeah.
And that 1 or 2 or 3 people you reach, that's going to be exponentially much larger when they reach others as well.
They call it the ripple effect. You know, changing one person and they change 2 people, and the 2 people change 4 people. So it carries on.
Yep. Yep.
Linda, look at Linda's message. That's funny.
That's a shit shifter.
I love your photography, Linda. You're an amazing photographer.
And we're just reflecting you, Jana. So thank you. Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So good. So good, Vera.
Yeah. Outstanding. Is there anything you'd like to wrap up on before we sign off, my love?
Yeah, just I'm still doing the yearly readings, so make the most of them. They finish, you know, about the middle of January. They finish, so grab one of those if you would like. $100, which works out around £79, something like that. And yeah, that is you know, 12 months predictions, covering all sorts of different areas of your life. But PsychicAlly.net, thank you, my darling. And the sale is still on. Okay, so that is 30 minutes for $25, which works out around £20. Or you've got the $50 is for an hour, and that is £40. So yeah, thank you. Yeah,
there we go.
There we go. Thank you. Yeah, PsychicAlly.net. So you're welcome to come along. And also every Tuesday I do psychic development every Tuesday, and that is 6:30 till 9:30 p.m. UK, which is 1:30 start Eastern, and what is that, 10:30 a.m. start Pacific time. Yeah.
As for me, check out In5D.net. Got a clearance sale going on, $22 or less on selected items on there. Also, join us at In5D.VIP because there are a number of benefits that you have there that you can't get at In5D.com, and you see all the benefits listed below. Check that out, In5D.VIP. So, I'm going to wrap it up there. On behalf of my hottest goddess, the love of my life, Allie, I'm Gregg, and we're sending you all infinite love and light from our hearts to yours. Take care, everyone. The Chiefs suck.
Go Chiefs!
Go Chiefs anyway.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.